I gotta get through my whole phase.
Kobe?
Put your seatbelt on. Put your seatbelt on.
I'm cutting that out. Don't say that about me.
We've been friends for the longest. Everybody switched around us. We don't want to stay grounded. We don't want to stay grounded. Now they look at us frowning. Deep in your love got me drowning. That's my bestie boo. Don't nobody better but you. Kobe and Lexi, the game.
Kiss it.
What's up, YouTube? It's your babes,
Kobe.
and Lex. And as you can see by the title of today's video, it's a story time. Story time of how me and Jacoby got together.
I found it in a box on Ann Street. I remember that day like it was yesterday. One of the best days of my life. I really do.
But if you know what's off of TikTok, you know that's their favorite question. How'd you get her?
Where you get her at? How much you paying?
Ain't no way. She's using him.
God, I seen what you did for others.
How you even get with him? You know you too pretty for him.
Y'all must be from a small town.
But they want to ask slow people questions. Now, if you've heard the story before, because we've said it on TikTok Live multiple times. If you heard the story before, you know there's kind of two versions of the story, because Jacoby is delusional and he likes to make up scenarios in his head that didn't actually happen. I'm gonna tell you the truth of what happened, but Jacoby likes to sprinkle his lies on top. So, would you like to start with your lies so then they can hear the truth?
Yeah, I'm gonna start about my lies. Just to nip it in the bud, what she said. No. Nip it in the bud, because you say I be lying about how we got together. If you ever get a chance to see my wall, I have letters on my wall from the time we was best friends to the time we were dating. Don't go looking at that now trying to figure out which one I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that, because she swears she didn't like me. But I was just saying, why you want your best friend love letters?
That was
it wasn't a love letter, but
that was just me being nice. That's why I started writing the letters, because I wrote a.
I mean, well, if you I didn't even cut you off, but if you can see, I got all the letters in order. You can see how it gradually increased. Yes.
The first one's in the middle of everything. So how's that in order?
The first one is there.
The one that says period.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I know the order though. You can see how it gradually got more and 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 more.
Let's give y'all some background before we jump into it. Okay, so me and Jacoby have always known each other. We always went to the same school. No, you actually, we didn't always go to the same school. He moved to Marbury. I also moved to Marbury. So, anyways, this is gonna be really long if we keep getting on tangents like this. I'm trying to stick to the story.
I'm not.
Okay. So, background. We always known each other throughout school, throughout elementary, throughout middle school, throughout high school. We always known each other. But we never talked like that. Like, we wasn't buddy friends or nothing like that. In elementary, like, I knew of him. I don't even know if he knew of me in elementary. But everybody knows Jacoby because he was the biggest in the school.
I wasn't even big.
Jacoby, yes you was. In 5th grade, yes you was.
5th grade, I was chubby. I didn't get like.
Everybody knows you as the big kid though. Everybody, if you say Jacoby, you know exactly who Jacoby is.
I mean, I don't care. Like, everybody know I'm big Kobe, but I'm just saying, if you're gonna tell it right.
I'm just saying.
I wasn't big in kindergarten. Actually, I was the fastest person in my class in kindergarten. Kindergarten through 2nd grade, I was the fastest person. Anyways, that's another story for another day. Continue.
Okay, middle school is when we actually, I wouldn't even say we was friends in middle school because we wasn't. We'll be cordial.
I think we said our our first conversation.
Probably, yeah. Like our first conversation was like in middle school, but
She
we
said-
still wasn't like friends.
She said, "I want you right now." I said, "You do, you do." I said, you gotta hit a glow up for me, baby. And I walked off. I peeled off.
See the delusions I'm talking about? We probably had our first conversation in middle school. It wasn't nothing, like we'd just be like, "What's up?" Whatever. What? What is you shaking your head about?
Because she said she wanted me, and I said,
What are you talking about?
I said, nah, right now. Now is not a good time.
Jacoby, be for real.
I gotta get through my whole phase. That's what I told her. I'm being for real. She ain't gonna tell y'all that, but that's what I'm telling.
Jacoby, can we be for real?
I don't be for real. Be for real.
So, we knew of each other in middle school. And got to high school. We still wasn't buddy like that, but okay. I'm going to stop right here, and then now you can start. And your 10th grade, my 9th grade.
We actually had a class that was like in the same room at the same time. So we actually talked to each other kind of on the daily a little bit. So it was like...
No, I know what it was. Abby.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I actually had another best friend. It was Abby.
Okay, so in our gym in high school, 9th graders take PE, and you're in the gym for PE. 10th grade, you're in driver's ed, which they also sit in PE because like they take turns driving the car. And if you're not in the like student driver car, then you just sit in the gym and wait for your turn, basically. So PE and driver's ed are going on at the same time, and they're both in the gym simultaneously. Okay.
It was this girl named Abby, and we was best friends. Well, I wouldn't say best friends, but I say we was friends. But I think we was good friends at that time. And so her and Lexi used to always be together at PE and stuff. I was in driver's ed, and I used to come in there and play basketball and stuff like that. And they used to like cheer for me and just joke around and say I suck a lot because, yeah, I was really good at basketball. They want to say I sucked all the time and stuff. So what exactly happened? Like
basically, like me and Jacoby became more friends. Like instead of just like knowing of each other, we kind of actually became friends through Abby because Abby was already friends with him, and so I would go with Abby to like tease Jacoby about playing basketball, and so through Abby and his friendship, we became like mutual friends basically, and we became friends.
And then so, long story short, one day Lexi had posted and was like, she wanted a boy best friend or something like that. Did you say boy best friend or best friend?
I probably said boy best friend. I don't know.
Yeah, she said she wanted a boy best friend. So I was like, I'll be your best friend. And so
yeah, he slid up on my snap.
The rest is history, man. So we started talking every day, texting every day. Every time we was at PE, we was like, every time she was at PE and I was in driver's ed, we in the same room together. We together playing basketball. She even hit me with a bat one time we was playing baseball.
Oh my gosh, I remember that. When we went outside.
I'm sorry if I'm biting my lip like a crackhead right now. My lips real chapped and I ain't got no chapstick.
Mind y'all, whenever I was younger, I don't know why, I'm not like this no more, but I was like really violent. But like that's how I would play. Like any of my friends, not just Jacoby, like my female friends, like I would hit on them or like, I don't know why. Cause like looking back at stuff, that makes me cringe really bad. Cause like, why was you so aggressive? Did that hit you like hard? Where did that hit you?
You hit me on the butt with the bat at the softball field. Yeah.
So like sometimes like the driver's ed kids, if they wasn't doing nothing that day, they would come do whatever we was doing in PE. So we was on like our softball unit, and so we went to the softball field for PE, and driver's ed came, and it was on the same team. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Anyways, I hit him with a bat. Whew.
Yeah, she hit me with a bat.
I'm sorry.
Very rude. Like I said, we we was besties, so we talked every day.
And it's crazy too. Like we just jumped and just said we best friends now, so now we just gonna act like best friends.
Pretty much how it happened.
Grab me my phone really fast, just so I can keep it with the timeline with like pictures and stuff, because it'll help me remember better.
At the end of the year, she wrote me a letter. It's on my wall now. And it was like a best friend letter.
The end of the school year.
Yeah, at the end of the school year, she wanted me to sign her yearbook.
Before we get out for summer.
Yeah, she wanted me to sign her yearbook, and then she gave me a letter. So, I got the letter, and then I signed her yearbook and everything. Then, the summer hits. So, what day was this? Was this around, like, 4th of July when you invited me over?
Let me look. I'm in 2019 on my Snap memories. Give me a second. Trying to keep up with the timeline.
Yeah, I got all those.
Oh, there it is. That's your first day at my house. To be exact, May 27th, 2019 was Jacoby's first time coming over to my house as friends.
Yeah, and mind you, I ain't have no car, and she don't live like close. She live like 25 minutes away, so my mama had to take me. And so we went over there and chilled, played basketball and stuff like that for a couple hours. Cause mind you, me and her brother was like real tight, like in elementary. Like me, I didn't even know she was his sister, but like we was real tight, like in elementary school. I had 2 girls I was talking to. This is why I say she liked me before we started dating.
This is where he gets delusional.
I was talking to 2 other girls. Long story short, she blocked them out my phone, and so I was just straight up.
No, Jacoby, this is where he be messing up because he don't want to tell the full story. Okay. Around this time, we're best friends. Everything, yes, okay. Jacoby was already liking me. I don't know when exactly he started liking me, but he started calling me like baby and stuff and bae and da 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 da. Okay. I just let him. I don't know why I let him. He was very persistent. I made it clear to him I didn't want to be with him. I just want to be best friends. But I just let him call me baby and stuff like this as a nickname.
And it made sense to you.
I don't know. Okay. So, he calls me baby and everything else. Okay. First day he came over to my house. I was on his phone and I was like taking pictures. Me and my mom was taking pictures in his phone, in his Snap, and saving them and whatever, okay? So, I look in his Snap because I already have his phone. And I see him calling another girl baby. And so, I was like, Jacoby, how you gonna call me baby and that's supposed to be my name? That's what you call me. But then you want to turn around and call these other folks baby. I don't like that. That's just like the name I have for you. I call you Teddy. What would I look like calling you Teddy and then calling 3 other boys Teddy too? You wouldn't like that too much, would you? Why would I give you a nickname and then give it to somebody else and just call everybody your nickname? That's not right. Do you feel that that's right? No, it's not right. It's not. Y'all know it's not right. So before you try to say anything about me or say anything to me, you know it's not right. You know it's not right. So I took the liberty to excuse them from his Snapchat. So that way, he can't give away my nickname no more. There. And that's what happened right there.
And I'm going to just tell you what went through my head. Simply. You going to block them? I'm going to talk to you. Mind you, before this whole little situation even came up, I was praying and fasting and asking God to find my girlfriend or my wife in high school. And I had no idea it would have been this nigga. I mean, this girl. I had no idea. What do you mean? So, like I said, I'm praying and fasting, asking that question. And like it was crazy because I think like a week later, that's when she blocked those. It made it a lot clearer because I didn't know which direction I was gonna head with neither one of them. When she did that, I said, "Cool, I'm gonna start talking to you." I started going to a house over the summer.
Bro, like Jacoby started coming to my house like every weekend. After that,
Because you know, black folks can't have fun 2 days in a row. So we used to have to, like, if we see each other Saturday, we gotta wait till the next Saturday.
and mind you, whenever I was like younger in high school, I basically was not allowed out of the house. Like my parents was like really strict on me. So the only time me and Jacoby saw each other outside of school was when his mom or his sister drove him to my house. I never went to his house.
I started coming to the house a lot. Then she invites me to cheer camp. Cheer camp was at Alabama, Tuscaloosa.
Alabama, University of Alabama.
Yeah, so I ended up going to that. And so, look, she has a weird way of like flirting and like.
I told y'all, like, for some reason, I'm just, whenever I was younger, I was just like so aggressive. Like, I just do unnecessary stuff.
Yeah, she
like,
used to do so much
or,
unnecessary stuff.
I don't know why.
And she still do certain stuff sometimes that kind of. She ain't did it recently, but it's certain stuff that we be like.
What you mean?
Like, if you eat something, you rub the stuff on my clothes. Like, she won't rub nothing on her clothes, but she'll sit up there, she'll get my shirt and clean her hands off this. She'll be like, oh, this is my little one. She'll have a napkin right there. I'll be like, why did you do that? And, like, she did something when we went to the cheer camp. Like, I was cheering for her everything the whole time. At that cheer camp, I almost stopped talking to her. She had a sucker. She bit it up, chewed up the sucker, and she split it in the wind, and it came in my face. Pause. But yeah, I almost stopped talking to her. I almost stopped being her friend at that very moment. But it just so happened we had an hour and 30-minute drive back home, back to her house, and we sat right beside each other. So she ended up sleeping on my shoulders like this, and then I was looking the whole time like this. I guess I'll forgive you.
Okay, Jacoby was smaller than what he is now, but he's still a big dude. He had to sit in that car, and he would tell you like he can't stand sitting in my like family's car.
I used to hate it.
They have a Ford Explorer. Jacoby sat with his knees buckled up like this in the seat.
I hate it.
And rode an hour and a half to watch me at cheer camp.
I used to hate riding the bus to football games like that. Like, I used to have to get a seat to myself and stretch across the seat. I used to lay in the aisle. Like, my knees, like, if they bent for a real long time, that joint is the most painful thing ever. Like,
that's how I knew that was my dog.
See?
You with my
That's
dog.
how I knew that was my dog. See, now watch. I'll tell you now in a minute. Stay buckled down. Put your seatbelt on. Put your seatbelt on. Watch what I tell you in a minute.
Start getting interesting.
Watch what I tell you in a minute.
Yeah, Jacoby rode all the way up there with my family, in my family's car to watch me compete in cheer camp, and I'm pretty sure I don't even know if we won anything. Did we win? Oh, well.
No.
We got a little trophy. We got 2 trophies. Oh, but they little trophies, so we probably got like 3rd place, 2nd place. I don't know. I'm gonna insert like videos and pictures and stuff too. That's my dog. Like, you rode all the way up there with my family to watch me cheer. Like, if y'all hear the dog, that's Jacoby's dog. But we rode home, and when we got home, Jacoby rubbed my feet, and he was just so nice. Jacoby was like the bestest friend I ever had. Like, Jacoby was just so nice to me when we was best friends. He's not so nice to me no more, but when we was best friends, he was so nice to me. Oh, rubbing my feet.
She used to rub my feet too at the football games. So now we starting to go to church together. I was going to her church where he's youth pastor and stuff.
He started coming to my Bible studies.
Yeah.
I invited him to go to my youth group Bible studies.
And it was crazy. Like, every time we go, if we used to go to places like where her family folks used to go to, like the people there would be like, does he have a thing for her? Da, 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 da. Now we just besties right now. But I did like her. I ain't gonna lie, I did like her. So, cause I used to ask her out.
But like Jacoby was saying, everybody that wasn't me and Jacoby, they was saying like, oh, are y'all like supposed to be together? Da 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 da. Like even in school when we were best friends in school, they'll be like,
Yeah,
are
even
y'all supposed
teachers.
to be talking? Like, are y'all supposed to be together? Like,
Even
and
teachers
we'd
be like, y'all
no,
so cute.
No, that's just my best friend. No.
I used to tell some folks yes. When they asked it a lot, I was like, yep. But yeah, we started going to church, and on one particular day, we was there. They was talking about love. They was talking about love. And I still remember he was like, look at those books on the wall, because he was, like, we in the South. They country. And they hunt. So, he had some books on the wall, and he was like, all those books
Deer
got...
heads, if you don't know what that
Yeah.
is.
He's like, all those things got one thing in common. They was all looking for love. And he's like, when you're in love, you do crazy things, this, that, and the other. And mind you, up to this point, I done asked Lexi out. And she was like, no, I didn't really like you. I was like, you do like me. But she was like, no. I was like, but she's showing signs she like me. I'm picking up the signs. But she saying, she doing one thing but saying another. Ain't no. He started talking about things you do when you're in love. He was like, stay on the phone, be on FaceTime all night, do this. Like, you can't, you always want to be around that person. You always want to be in that person's presence, this, that, and the other. Like, he just started going in. For real spill. So every time he says something, I'm looking at Lexi like this.
Because
like, you know
you're
how,
doing everything he says.
Like word for
verbatim.
word, bar for bar, word for word. And so every time he do something, you know how you when somebody say something, you just look at it, like, every time he says something,
every time they said something, we made eye contact.
It is.
Like, do you, y'all be wanting to be on the phone all day? Y'all be wanting to spend time with each other? Nobody wants to hang up the phone. Like, it was just like that. Every
14-hour phone calls. Come on, man.
Okay, I will say that. We was doing like the 24-hour phone calls. Like, we'll make one call and be on the same call all day long. No hang up, no nothing.
Not one hang up.
Okay, so y'all know the new iPhone, you got screen share and you can share your screen. This whenever we was this young, y'all know we didn't have that on iPhones yet.
Oh, yeah.
So we would go on YouTube and if y'all know what Jeffy is, we watch Jeffy together and we'd be like 3, 2, 1 and play the video at the same time so we can watch it together.
And so when I told her this, when I was like, hey, we in love. And then she was like, no, I'm not in love with you, Jacoby. Yeah.
After the
like,
Bible study, he confronted me. He was like, you know we in love.
Then so I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna apply too much pressure now. Because, you know, I'm real smooth. I'm really a pimp at heart. I'm like, I ain't gonna apply too much pressure to it. It is what it is.
That's a Bible study right there.
Yeah, but we passed that.
Oh, this movies. Went to the movies now.
Yeah, we went on a movies date.
Okay.
Yeah, we even went on dates. But she didn't like me.
So, the new Lion King, the live action Lion King had came out. And I wanted to go see it. And Jacoby said, okay, we can go see it together. So, you know, I just thought we was hanging out outside of school.
When I posted it, like, when we was, you know how you just take a picture of who you with? People was like, I might as well date for real. like 10 votes lit up and said that.
So, we watched Lion King together that day. Or that night, whatever. And then we went to Steak and Shake. It was, you can call it a bestie date. A bestie date. Because we was just friends.
Whatever that's supposed to mean.
He was so sweet back then, y'all. I wish y'all could just see how sweet he was. He's not sweet no more, but he was so sweet back then. Some other knowledge to know during this time. Y'all know how I told you Jacoby was like calling me baby and stuff? He's still doing all this. And he was also like kissing my hand and stuff too. Sometimes I'll let him kiss my hand.
She used to let me kiss her on the cheek too. Don't forget that. Nah, exactly. But she didn't like me. We best friends kissing each other on the cheek.
I didn't kiss him though. I let him kiss my hand.
Yes, you did kiss me on the
And
cheek.
kiss my cheeks.
You did kiss me on the cheek.
When?
Yes, you did. I think you did. Like, I know for a fact you did when my dad passed away.
Your daddy died. That's
don't let
not
that be
fair.
a reason for you to.
So yeah, I was. I don't know. I have no words to say. Don't ask me. I don't know.
Yeah, she most definitely was kissing me on the cheek. But time goes on, and we best friends and everything. She tried talking to someone, right? And he broke a little heart. And I prayed for that day. I prayed for it. I asked God for it. Everything. I said, God, don't let her find love until it's with me. That's what I said. And
You ain't worth nothing.
no, I really did it. But when she called herself going out here, and I'm over here doing everything you say you want in a man. Cause I'm just I'm asking what you want in a man. You like being a baby? Oh, this, that, and other. So I'm doing all this stuff. And she still go over here and talk to somebody else. I'm like, oh, okay. I keep it player though. I'm still doing my little thing. Got my little roster or whatever. And I'm like, she be back. She always come back.
That's okay. She'll be back. Another Quaalude. She'll love me in the morning.
And so she was at a JV game. She was supposed to cheer. She was cheering for JV at the time. I see a dude at the game with another girl, and she over there looking crazy.
Why would you do that? That's why I can't
so
get into these.
It was crazy because
like,
he
why
bought
would
her
you
to
do that?
he bought the girl to her game.
That's what I mean. Like stuff like this.
Crazy.
Like, okay, I'm sorry. I just gotta say this one part. This is why I don't want to get into like the little bits and details of like stuff like this. I got played. That could be that. But if you want to get into stuff, why would you do that?
And mind you, the guy who we was always cool. Like we was always cool until this little situation. We were still cool, but like we used to like at practice, we both played football. So at practice we used to kind of like get into a little tussling match and stuff like that at practice and stuff. But like to this day we still cool.
Over me.
Basically
they was fighting over me.
But yeah, still to this day we cool. Like we still cool and everything. So that happened and everything. Guess who she called crying?
I'm sorry. But let me tell y'all this. The night before this happened, the night before the dude I was supposed to be talking to played in my face, basically, because that's what he did. To be real, that's what he did. He was playing in my face. But the night before this happened, I prayed that night. See, this is why it's a story time of how we got together, but this is also a testimony. Y'all not gonna tell me God not real. Brought two people together that basically didn't know each other, that wanted nothing to do with each other. Number one. Number two, I didn't even want him at first, and now we gonna get married. I'm gonna tell you that now. He asked God to show him his wife in high school, and presto bingo, I just fell in love. And then, okay, this is what I'm getting to. The night before that happened at the football game, I prayed and I said, Lord, if I'm not supposed to be with him, like, don't let me, like, continue on, like, talking to him, basically. So, like, basically, like, show me if we're supposed to be together or if we're not supposed to be together. Like, if this is supposed to be or if it's not supposed to be. And then the very next freaking day, you just, yeah, I'm gonna bring my other girl I'm talking to the JV game. But you see how the dots aren't connecting? Don't tell me God's not real, please, because you will never convince me.
So after that little situation happened, we still going to church and everything every weekend. I want to say Bible study with her and stuff like that. We get to the point where we at now.
Let me look at my timeline. Then that's when you brought me. He brought me Milky Ways to school all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
then,
this part we can talk about this.
Yeah, she used to travel to my away games with my mama too.
Yeah, so y'all know how he went to Tuscaloosa to University of Alabama for my cheer camp. He rode with my family. I actually rode with his mom to Tuscaloosa, to Central Tuscaloosa, to watch him play football. That was y'all. That wasn't a playoff game. That was like your last game of the season or something.
No. It was actually a playoff determining game. Like
that's what I mean.
Yeah, if we won, we would be in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. And we won that game by 1 point that day. By 1 point. That game was kind of crazy because look, I left my girdle at home with the pads and stuff in it. I left it outside of the locker room on the porch. I remember where I left it at. When we got there, I told Coach, I was like, Coach, I left my girdle. He gave me a small girdle, like a small one. Like when I put it on, it ripped, but I wore it. It was so uncomfortable that game.
My ankle hurt. Jay told me she can't wrap it through my ankle and me through the cleat. But y'all won. And the girdle tight.
Yeah, they was up by 7 points. I'm gonna just tell y'all the story. Yeah, they was up by 7 points. We go all the way down the field and score. Cause like everybody on offense, it was crazy. It was like off a movie. Everybody on offense, when we see the defense let them score again, everybody putting their helmets on. We got our game face on. Everybody looking at each other like this, just strapping up. Like, Then coach give us a play. We throw a bomb. Caught it. Then we get down there. We called a play. We could never get this play to work for real at practice. Well, it worked at practice, but a lot of things got to go right for this play to get off. You get what I'm saying? Play was he blocks for a minute, then he just runs in the end zone. They throw him the ball, but he blocked and then he fell. So it was funny because I look beside me. I don't see nobody. I'm blocking. I play left guard. Man, next thing you know, I see Jesse. Jesse's take off running. I'm like, oh, dang, this nigga's slow. I'm mad. I'm like, man, this nigga's so slow. So I take off running with him. The clock goes in the middle of the play. So right when he about to cross the line, he meet with two defenders, and I'm right here beside him. And shoot, he ended up getting right on the end zone, knocking the power line over. The refs go like this. The Central T players was happy, throwing their helmets in the air, happy. They thought they got to stop. The ref did their hands like this. Them folks was mad. Everything. They cut the lights off in the stadium. Everything.
They like the announcer, like everybody just.
You can hear them snatching out course. It's like boom. They were so mad that game. But yeah, that was probably the most exciting game ever, man. Back to the actual story though. Like I said, we still going to church on Sundays, the Bible study, and this particular day, I don't think I went with you, did I?
You did. I think.
Okay, well,
Yes.
I think I did, but I ended up coming back home.
Bible study. I know there was Bible study that day.
Yeah, it was Bible study that day, and so she came back, and we was just on the phone,
Like
everything.
we always are.
Like we always are, and we started talking about love, and then we was just talking, having a normal conversation. Then she got quiet real quick. Then she's like, Jacoby, I think I'm in love with you. Ain't that how you said it? Yeah, she was like, I'm in freaking love with you, Jacoby. Da, 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 da. And then I'm thinking she playing. So I'm like, what's up, line? And then she said, no, like for real. Then so I get happy. I'm like, ugh.
And it was just crazy because like up until that point, like I never felt like nothing like in my heart. I know like a light bulb, like in like cartoons or whatever. Like it literally felt like that. It was just like it was that fast. Like it just happened.
Ain't looked back ever since.
Okay, so I told Jacoby, and then I went in the living room.
Yeah.
And I told my mama, and I was like, Mama, I think I'm in love with Jacoby. Guess what she gonna say to me, bro? Well, I could have been told you that. Come on now, Mama. Be for real. Let's not throw it up in my face. Because Jacoby's done that every single day since we got together. I realized, I'm sorry, guys. Evidently, everybody knew I was in love with me. So.
Yeah. I low-key was waiting for her to be like, psych. But she never did.
And then November 2nd is the day that we actually made it official.
Yeah, because she made us go talk for like a week. And then her mama made us go outside and ask each other out. She's like, y'all going outside and handle y'all business. Y'all ain't about to keep talking. But y'all talking for y'all know y'all love each other. So
that's literally what she said. She was like, y'all need to go outside and handle y'all business.
Yeah.
So we went to my backyard and Jacob was just like, he like officially asked me.
I proposed in the backyard. Will you be my girlfriend?
Yeah.
That's the end. If you like this story time, if you want to see more story times, make sure you subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment, let us know what you want to see next, man.
But really, yeah, everything after that is history. We got together November 2nd, 2019. We just had our 4th anniversary. If you haven't watched that video, go watch it. It's the weekend in our life. That's like our anniversary vlog. Made me a picnic and cooked for me. So nice. I just want to go ahead and say this real quick though.
Prayer works.
Yes, like
I knew what you was about to say. See that chemistry?
it is really is just crazy when you think about it. Like I honestly I'm not saying this to like make myself look some type of way. I had no interest in being with Jacoby when he first started liking me. And we were best friends for 7 months. And that's another thing. Jacoby waited for me for 7 months. And I'm just going to say this, like, for the girls. I'm with a man that waited for me for 7 months and was my best friend for 7 months. No matter how it made him feel that, like, the feelings weren't reciprocated or whatever, he stuck and he stayed because he believed that we would be together one day. And y'all be chasing dudes that won't wait 2 minutes for you. You're crying over a dude that will make it obvious and clear what he wants from you. And then you'll be confused as to why he left as soon as he got it. But prayer works. Like, don't ever tell me God's not real. But I went from not wanting nothing to do with him to being madly in love. Like, I would not know what to do if me and Jacoby couldn't be together no more. Like, God forbid something would happen, but like, I would shut down. Like, I would be done. I just don't want y'all to take that as I'm just saying words just to say, like, I don't know. This is like a story time testimony all in one. I'm just being for real. You're not gonna make me close my mouth about God, because Jacoby prayed to find his wife in high school. Found his wife in high school. I prayed for God to take away the dude that I was talking to if we wasn't meant to be together. Got taken away the very next day. You tell him your heart's desires, and if it aligns with his will, he's going to give it to you. You don't play about him, he's not gonna play about you. But if y'all like the sit down talk story time stuff, let us know. We'll give y'all some more. We rolling these things out, posting every day for Vlogmas. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, comment, share it.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.